Stephen Watson here on the Beck Sports Network. Glad you could join us on a lovely Saturday afternoon. For those of you enjoying this in the warm comforts of your own home, a little bit jealous, to say the least, here on the Beck Sports Network. That special group accounts for 5 members of the North Dakota Badlands Bowl roster, including teammate Seth Westby, who hopes to walk on at UND and join Coyle and Watson next fall. They left their mark here at Ferris Field, a place that stands for more than just football. After a season that spanned for over 6 months, these 40 individuals are 60 minutes of ice time away from adding a glorified chapter in their program's rich history. The skates are sharp, the sticks are taped, and the fans are rowdy inside the Dakota Spirit Arena in Langdon, North Dakota. Good evening, hockey fans, and welcome to the 2012 Junior Gold State Championship, where 2 teams from opposite ends of the state hit the ice in search of 1 trophy. It's the Grand Forks Stallions, the number 3 seed at 14-20-2, taking on the number 1 seed, the Crosby Comets, at 16-2. Stephen Watson joined alongside John Haddon here on the RTC pregame show. Glad to have you along on a Saturday night. 41 points from you tonight, man. What are your thoughts going through your head when you hear 41 putting up on the board?
Yeah, I guess I didn't really know I had that many, but senior night, so wanted to come out and do the best I could, and we came out ready to go, and I don't know, shots were falling, so.
This team's improved to now 19-0 on the season. What is it about this team that's made you guys so successful? Middle blocker for the Stanley Blue Jay team. Shea, you can see overcome with emotion right now, and why not? What a win for you guys.
It was awesome. We really pushed our way through that.
Hansen comes, stolen quickly by Yale, and Yale slams it home! A big-time dunk from Dan Yale. 50 seconds to go. McLeod, guarded tightly by White, swings it, far side. Grenier, good! From downtown. Play action. Near side, rolling out is Jolliffe. He finds Warner over the middle. Inside the 10. Dexter Warner goes in for a 29-yard touchdown. For Jonah Schwarzenberger, who will be behind center in the shotgun. He's got 2 receivers on the far side, 2 to the near. Drops back to pass, looking for a receiver over the middle. He's got Reese, and a first play from scrimmage will go the distance. A 43-yard pass and catch from Schwarzenberger to Reese, and Napoleon on the board. One girl you want behind the service line. Shea Papa, back corner, she paints it, and the Stanley Blue Jays are headed to the state championship in dramatic fashion. Shea Papa with her 11th ace of the match, and it's a final championship point. Voss sets it up. Dixon goes down. Your 2011 Class B champions, the Central Cass Squirrels. Now Mater taking advantage, trying to get the pin on Schultheis. He got it. Jacob Mater out of nowhere. Senior Silvaria, biggest face-off of the game. It's collected. Landsberg fires it on. Nothing there. In front. And it's a goal! Crosby ties it up with 12.8 seconds left. One team is perfect, while the other's lone loss came 2 months ago to its opponent tonight. Good evening, basketball fans, and welcome inside the Minot Municipal Auditorium for the Region 6 Championship between the Bottineau Braves and the Berthold Bombers, where tonight the winner will dance their way to Grand Forks for the Class B state tournament in 10 days. It's the RTC pregame show, reservation telephone cooperative, smarter, better, faster. Stephen Watson joined with Eric Manlove. Happy to have you along here on the Beck Sports Network. And Eric, we could talk for days about the storylines and the predictions of this matchup. If there's one thing that we know about this matchup, it's that it's going to be fast-paced.
Absolutely. Up and down the court, you'll see it a lot with Bottineau, Justin McLeod. He runs, gets up and down, he can do it all. And then on the other side, they got kids like Bloms and Yale that do the exact same thing everywhere up and down the court. Start with the number 6 Bottineau Braves at 23-1 on this season under head coach Nate Simpson, coming off a 69-60 win over Delax Burlington in the region semifinal.
Loads of experience on this team. They start 4 seniors and 1 junior. I mentioned their only loss this season coming to Berthold on January 14th, 76-62. And Eric, what do they need to do to avoid another loss to the Bombers?
They can't do what they did last time. They can't get off to a slow start because Berthold will bury you when you do that. Bottineau last night came out very slow, very sluggish, couldn't really shoot from the floor. It eventually developed. They were able to get LaCroix and McLeod going a little bit, but they had help off the bench. Tonight, those 2 guys got to start from the first minute, and they can't hop in about minute 30. They got to get going from the start tonight.
And their opponent tonight, the number 2 team in the state in the Berthold Bombers, a perfect 24-0 on the season under head coach Brock Tietz. They defeated Rugby 57-40 on Tuesday night. They're outscoring their opponents by 31 points per game. They have depth. They can go 10 deep in their lineup. But Eric, if you're going to pick one thing about this team that's made them so successful all season long, what do you go with? As Nesham takes the inbound to Blums now. Blums, no good. Yale gets the board and the bucket. He's now with 21 points, the leading scorer in this basketball game. Nifty dribbling, kicked out, Pullman from long range. Yale comes up with the board, 47-42, under 4 minutes to play in this 4th quarter. Brock Tietz's Bombers will slow it down. They want every single second off this clock to tick. Their best friend right now.
You know, Berthold is going to have, if they make it to the state tournament, they've been the best region team so far in the past couple of years to, you know, perform in the Region 6, represent Region 6. They made it to that championship game in 2010 where they eventually fell to Carrington, but that's the closest that a Region 6 team has come to a title in a long time.
Blums with a big-time 3-pointer from a big-time senior. Extends the lead back to 8. McLeod answers back for 3 more.
And the reason we bring that up is, well, this Berthold team's been there before they were young, but both these teams can make a very legitimate run at a state title, and that's why they've been ranked in the top 10 all year, and that's why they're so close down to the wire in this one.
Nesham draws up a play. 3 minutes left now. 50-45. Berthold still holding on to a lead. They've led for pretty much this entire basketball game. Blums trying to make it 2 in a row. He does so! The senior coming alive in the 4th. 3:27 to go, 3rd overtime. The Junior Gold Championship on the line. A never-ending story in Langdon. At the blue line, face-off is won by Chemnitz. Into the neutral zone, Mucher dumps it into the corner. Back up to center ice, Clausen has it knocked away, Alberg comes with it, Wigness defends, Chemnitz controls. He has his pass intercepted. Here comes Desjardins. He does not seem a step slower, he goes top shot! The gloves go flying, the sticks are in the air. Crosby, their first state championship since 1990. They take down the 2011 champion Grand Forks Stallions. 2nd and 11.
Yeah, and they've got to find a way to protect that edge. They got to get that tackle. They got to get a tight end there, get some support in there somehow.
No huddle offense. Coyle's going to drop pass to pass. Fires it, far side, and diving effort! It's midfield! What an effort! Far side of the football field. It's Aaron Jentz bringing it in.
He stole it. Let's watch it. This is unbelievable. Look at it. He just reached in front of him and just stole that from him. That was a great, that's a senior play right there. That's where they say, hey, you will not take this game from me. I'm going to take, this is unbelievable.
The fans are on their feet. A 25-yard pass reception brought in by Aaron Jentz, who leads the team with 9 touchdown receptions. He now has over 1,000 yards.
Catch for a first down. Then we have a dead ball, unsportsmanlike conduct on 15-yard penalty. First down.
And talk about putting salt in the wound.
Wow.
Another penalty going against Bismarck will move the football 15 yards forward. And now Mandan, with 1:15 left on the clock, is looking at 1st and 10, ball on the 34-yard line.
And if I'm Coach O'Brien, I'm just saying, guys, be calm and execute. Be calm and execute.
They'll hand it off to Westby, who crosses inside the 30 to the 26.
Yep.
Wow.
Yeah, and as long as they're back up and getting reset quickly, they can run this ball right now.
Clock ticks under 1 minute. No huddle offense. 8-yard pickup on the previous play. They're going to air it out. Far side of the football field. We break it in. Touchdown, Mandan.
That is unbelievable. Oh, they're going nuts here. If you guys are here, it's just crazy. It's mayhem.
And who else? It's Aaron Jens, a 34-yard touchdown reception. And Mandan ties it up at 29. I'm Stephen Watson sending you off from Hazleton, North Dakota. Hope to see you later in the week on the Beck Sports Network. Congratulations once again to the Linton HMB Lions, District 6 champions.